Hi guys, welcome back to my Academy channel. Today we are discussing what is a pronoun, what are the types of pronoun and various types of pronouns how we use. So firstly we define the pronoun. Pronoun is a subcategory of a noun. A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun or noun phrase. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same noun over and over again. Pronouns can do all the things that nouns can do. They can be subject, direct object, indirect objects, objects of the preposition and many more. Pronouns have different forms for the different ways we use them. Common pronouns are he, she, you, me, I, we, us, this, them, that, they, it, we, whom, him, them, whoever, anyone, something, nobody. These pronouns are considered as nouns. So there are various examples of a pronoun. They went to the store. I don't want to leave. He runs a great shop in a town. You can't leave. Please don't sit beside me. Go talk to her. Mary put the gift under it. Don't look at them. These nouns shows the they, I, he, you, who, me, her, Mary, and them shows the pronouns. And a ninth example shows that Sarah has always loved fashion. My sister announced that Sarah wants to go to fashion school, and she and her considered as a Sarah's. So there are 9 types of pronouns: indefinite pronoun, personal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, possessive pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun or reciprocal pronoun, and intensive pronoun. So firstly we discuss the indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun refers to one or more unspecified objects, beings or places such as someone, anybody, nothing. Notice in the examples below that there is no set positions for where an indefinite pronoun will appear in a sentence. For example, would anyone like a coffee? Second, take whatever you like. Jamie took one cookie and Ben took the other. Third, whoever wants, this is a big trouble. I want someone to move this now. This would Jamie is an example of indefinite pronoun. Second is a personal pronoun. Personal pronouns are used as a substitute for a person name. There are 2 kinds. Subjective objective pronoun. That is, they either act as a subject of a sentence or object of a sentence. Most common pronouns are a personal pronoun, which refer to a person or a speaking or writing. It is a first person, and the second person is the person or people being spoken, and the third person is the other people or things. Like noun, personal pronouns can function as either the subject of a verb or the adjective of a verb or preposition. She likes him, but the loves her. Most of the personal pronouns have different subject and object forms. This figure shows the singular noun and a plural noun, and this first person or second person as in the object or a subject. In the object, singular noun is the first person is a I, you, he, she. It is a first or second, third person. And a plural noun as a subject is a first person is a we, second is a you, and third is a they. And the object first person is a me, and the second person is a you, and the third person him or it. And the plural as object is a first is a us, second is a you, and third is a them. And the third pronoun is a reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns are similar to the intensive pronoun. The difference between the two is that the intensive pronoun are not essential to a sentence meaning. It refers back to the subject or a sentence or a clause, and are found by adding selves or selves to a personal pronoun or possessive adjective, as in myself, herself, ourself, and itself. These pronouns end in a selves or selves. They are myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourself, yourself, themselves. For example, we use these myself and selves. First is a Henry cursed himself for his poor eyesight. They booked themselves a room at a resort. I told myself it was nothing. Count yourself, and only had herself at a blame. These examples include himself, themselves, yourself, and herself. It is also with the reflexive pronoun. And fourth is a demonstrative pronoun. Fourth is a demonstrative pronoun. Also we define the this, that, this, thus. It defines and distinguishes the person or things being referred to from other people or things. They are identical to the demonstrative adjective, thus used to point to something specific within a sentence. They take the place of a noun or a noun phrase that has already been mentioned. This is used for a singular items that are nearby. This is used for a multiple items that are nearby. The distance can be physical or metaphorical. For example, these are ugly, those are lovely. Here's a letter with no return address. Who could have sent this? What a fantastic idea. This is the best thing I have heard all day. If you think garden smell nice, try smelling this. These, thus, this is also the demonstrative pronoun. Fifth is a possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns also be defined the possession or ownership. It refers to things or people that belong to the someone. The main possessive pronouns are mine, yours, his, her, it, yours, and theirs, and are used to show some possession. As they are used as the adjectives, they are also non-possessive adjectives. Consider an example: the cat is mine. Is that my book? However, there are also independent possessive pronouns. These pronouns refer to the previously named or understood noun. They stand alone or are not followed by any other noun. For example, that's mine. Wrong, it, yours. Sixth type is a relative pronoun. Relative pronouns are also introduced as a subordinate clause. Relative pronouns are used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or a pronoun. We often see them when we need to add more information, thus which refer to the noun mentioned previously. Acting to introduce an adjective clause, they will usually appear after the noun to help clarify the sentence or give extra information. For example, who wished that whom was considered as an example. The woman who called earlier did not leave a message. All the day that got adopted today will be loved. My car, which is nearly 20 years old, still runs well. I really liked the book that you gave me. The car that crashed into the wall was blue. Dr. Adam Simpson, who lectured at Cambridge for more than 12 years, should have known the difference. These are the relative pronouns. These sentences are related to each other. And the seventh is the interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronouns are put the questions. These pronouns are used in the questions. Although they are classified as a pronoun, it is not easy to see how they replace noun. Which, whom, that, whatever, whoever, whenever, whichever, whatever, how are the interrogative nouns. Interrogative pronouns do just what they say. They work in a sentence. They are posing a questions. For example, who is going to arrive first? What are you bringing to the party? Which do you prefer? Whose clothes are on the floor? Whom did you tell? And the eighth is a reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are used for action or feelings that are reciprocated. The two most common reciprocal nouns are each other and one another. There are two reciprocal nouns in English, one another and each other. They are mainly used to stop unnecessary repetition in a sentence, but also reinforce the idea that collective or reciprocal action are happening to more than one person or a thing. Consider an example. For example, we give each other gifts during the holidays. The kids spend the afternoon kicking the ball to one another. The defenders blame one another for the crime they were charged with. They talk to each other like they are babies. Ninth is the intensive pronouns. Intensive pronouns also be identical to the reflexive pronoun. It is defined as a pronoun that ends in a selves, and places emphasis on its antecedent by referring back to the another noun or a pronoun used earlier in the sentence. For this reason, intensive pronouns are sometimes called emphatic pronouns, and intensive pronouns refer back to another noun or pronoun in a sentence to emphasize it. For example, the cat opened the door itself. A nation speaks the itself through elections. The team knew that they themselves were responsible for playing their best. We ourselves are the ones who make the greatest impact upon the world we live in. The ourselves, itself, themselves are the intensive pronouns. It is also identical to the reflexive pronouns. Itself, themselves, or ourselves shows the reflexive pronoun. Thank you guys. You can watching my videos. So you like my videos, and अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल एंड प्रेस द बेल आइकन. So thank you guys.